3 months until the end of the semester may sound like forever for some students, but for graduating grade raters, December is just around the corner. Coming up, we'll show you how one university organization is helping future alumni get things in order before commencement.
Students who are new to the Texas Tech campus may still be looking for options to get involved. Find out how one of the university's largest colleges held an annual event for attendees to have some fun and get plugged in.
And the Texas Tech football team has had an uneven start to the 2024 season, but the Red Raiders have a chance to make an impression with conference play starting this weekend at home. MCTV's Todd Eldridge has a preview of football's biggest game of the year so far, along with a rundown of the rest of the Tech Athletics' upcoming schedule in sports.
This is the MCTV Weekday Update.
Welcome to the Thursday edition of the MCTV Weekday Update. I'm Elene Khajishvili.
And I'm Holland. The campus events calendar is packed this week with dozens of events and activities for the Texas Tech community.
And one of those options has been going on almost all week, providing a one-stop shop for students who may soon be walking the stage and heading into the real world. On Tuesday morning, the Texas Tech Alumni Association opened the doors of the Mackenzie Market Alumni Center to students for the fall edition of Red Raider Ring Days. The biannual event gives students with at least 75 undergrad hours the chance to browse and try on rings, learn about the fall ring ceremony, and place an order for the popular keepsake. Red Raider Ring Days is held in the fall and spring as a convenient option for upperclassmen interested in getting a ring, but attendance at this week's event is not necessary to place an order.
You're able to order your ring at any time as long as you meet the requirements. So this season for ring ceremony there is a deadline, but you are able to order after the deadline. It's just there's a longer period of you receiving your ring. So being that the ring ceremony set for November 24th, you're most likely not going to receive your ring till somewhere around Christmas time.
Attendees at this week's Red Raider Ring Days also had the opportunity to enter a raffle for a free diploma frame. The frame will be given away later this fall. During the event, graduating seniors could also pre-order their cap and gown, find out how to order invitations, and learn about an option for senior pictures. The fall edition of Red Raider Ring Days wrapped up late this afternoon, but you still have until September 30th to place an order in time for November's ring ceremony. For more information on the official Texas Tech ring, the ring ceremony, and how to place an order, visit texastechalumni.org/ring.
Today marks exactly 4 weeks since the beginning of the fall semester. Most students are already used to going to class, but for many first-year and transfer students, there's still a lot to learn about the world of Texas Tech. With that in mind, the Rawls College of Business held their annual Rawls Day event yesterday at the Business Building. The event took place in the McCoy Atrium in the courtyard on the south side of the building. Representatives from student organizations in the Rawls College were on hand to educate attendees about their group and recruit new members. Free food and drinks were also available just outside the south entry doors, along with a photo booth and plenty of Rawls swag. Students also had a fun opportunity to learn more about the college and walk away with some Texas Tech gear.
Students this year, since our theme's around the world, they're invited to partake in a game. We've actually created a Rawls passport, so students can go and get their passport stamped at the different org tables and then turn it in for a chance to win a prize.
Inside the atrium, the Rawls Center for Global Engagement expanded on the Around the World theme by offering a large world map where students could place a pin showing where they are from or where they have traveled on a study abroad trip. Rawls Day 2024 finished up at 1 p.m. yesterday afternoon.
Rawls Day and Red Raider Ring Days both featured refreshments, but hungry students who didn't make it to those events had another option available yesterday to get some lunch while benefiting new Red Raiders. Every Wednesday, Texas Tech Orientation Services hosts a food truck festival in Memorial Circle. The event features a rotating list of local food trucks who stop by campus to offer a variety of menu choices. Participating businesses fill up bus stops on the northeast and northwest corners of the circle around lunchtime each week. Yesterday's food truck festival included Mijo's Tex-Mex Barbecue. Owner Jennifer Ojeda says the weekly event has become a regular part of their schedule and has helped them make connections around campus.
We do it every Wednesday. We're allowed to do it 3 times out of the month. 2 if newer trucks come on, just to give everybody a little bit of a rotation. But we've been really blessed because we also cater to sororities, fraternities, and all kinds of departments here with Tech.
All of the businesses who participate in each week's Food Truck Festival donate 10% of their earnings to the university's Red Raider Camp. Red Raider Camp is a 3-day, 2-night on-campus experience that gives new students a chance to learn about the university while meeting new Red Raiders. The next Food Truck Festival is scheduled for next Wednesday, September 25th from 10:30 to 2 p.m.
The last few days of summer have featured some very warm afternoons, but there was also a unique event to give skygazers a chance to get outside and enjoy a mild West Texas evening.
Chief Weather Specialist Elisabeth Herring joins us now in the studio with more details on Tuesday's celestial show, along with a look at what to expect heading into the weekend in the MCTV weekday forecast. Elizabeth?
Thanks, Elena. Well, one thing's for sure, we've definitely seen some warm weather recently here at Texas Tech. This week, highs in the mid to upper 90s. And you might have noticed on Tuesday, if you were out in the pleasant evening weather, that the moon may have looked just a bit different. This is because we did see a full blood moon on Tuesday, as well as a partial solar eclipse. An eclipse occurs when the moon is covered by the Earth's shadow. This is the second eclipse of 4 this year, according to NASA. However, it will not be the last blood full moon we will see this year. While the skies might have been clear this past week, as we head into this weekend, we could see some chances for rain beginning Saturday morning and moving into Saturday afternoon. And keep in mind, there is a home football game on Saturday beginning at 2 p.m. And while umbrellas are not allowed in the stadium, be sure to bring up a rain jacket or a poncho, anything you might need to keep dry in case we do get some drizzles in the area around that time. As we continue on to Saturday and into Sunday, we could also see another chance for some precipitation Sunday evening around 8:30, clearing out as we head into our beginning of the week on Monday. Well, lows tonight in the South Plains in the mid 60s to mid 70s, Snyder 72, Turkey 72 as well. Plainview 65, Morton 66 with partly cloudy skies. Tomorrow warming up once again, a warm day for the South Plains. Snyder 95, Childress a flat 100, Turkey 98, Demet 93, and tomorrow will also be accompanied by sunny skies. Well, tonight here locally in Lubbock, low of 69. Tomorrow, high of 94 with sunny skies. The south wind around 16 miles per hour. As we head into this weekend, temperature is cooling down just a bit. Saturday, high of 88. Sunday cooling down about 12 degrees with a high of 76 and chances for some scattered thunderstorms throughout the area. Sunday is also the first day of autumn beginning at 7:43 a.m. and that could cool temperatures down for us, and it looks like it is going to starting this upcoming week with temperatures in the mid to upper 70s. Monday, high of 77. Tuesday, high of 78. Wednesday, back to 77. Thursday, 79 degrees with partly cloudy skies. So definitely a pleasant week next week, and lows in the upper 50s. Well, next week we also do have some chances for some rain on Tuesday and Wednesday, so just be sure to check the weather before you head out the door. I'm Elizabeth, and it's back to Elena and Rico.
Thanks, Elizabeth. If you've been driving to campus during the fall semester, there's a good chance you've received a citation from the Transportation and Parking Services. And if you're looking for a way to clear your account, there's a sweet option available to help you out. Right now, TPS is offering their Treats for Tickets promotion, inviting Red Raiders to drop off a box of Rice Krispie treats in exchange for a citation dismissal. Students can bring in a box or boxes of the sweet treats that equal or exceed the cost of an unpaid parking ticket. A receipt is also required, and only one citation can be dismissed. At the end of the promotion, all the Rice Krispie treats will be donated to South Plains Food for Kids. The local program provides snack bags to children in need to take home on the weekends to make sure no child goes hungry. Students wanting to take advantage of this opportunity can drop off the treats at the TPS office located at 407 Flint Avenue. Treats for Tickets continues through the end of this week, and the last chance to get a ticket dismisses tomorrow before the TPS office closes at 5:30 p.m.
Texas Tech football will be back home at the Jones for another football game this weekend. But there are other Red Raider teams who will also be in competition between today and Sunday night.
MCTV's Todd Eldridge has a preview of all the upcoming action for Texas Tech athletics and sports. Todd?
Thank you, Rico and Elene. Texas Tech Athletics is going to have a jam-packed end of September, and that starts tonight, then carries on through the weekend. First up, after closing the last day of the UT Rio Grande Valley tournament, splitting their last 2 matches, Tech Volleyball will try to start the 305 Challenge off on a strong note. The Red Raiders will be in Miami tonight at 5, taking on Florida International at the Ocean Bank Convocation Center. The 305 Challenge goes into the weekend with the team taking on Miami at Friday at 5 p.m., closing play with number 25 Arkansas on Saturday at 11 a.m. Coverage is available through ESPN+. Back here on campus, the Lady Raiders soccer team takes on Utah in their Big 12 conference opener at the John Walker Complex. The Lady Raiders will meet up with the Utes after this evening at 7, and the team looks to get the ball into the net after several missed chances to break the 0-0 draw with TCU last week. After the match with Utah, the Lady Raiders will be on the road Sunday afternoon, taking on Oklahoma State in Stillwater at 1. If you're not headed north with the team, you can watch the game on Big 12 Now on ESPN+. Also on the road, Tech men's golf will begin the Fighting Illini Invitational this weekend in Olympia Fields, Illinois. The team is coming off of a top 5 finish at the Inverness Intercollegiate last week. And members of the Texas Tech cross-country team will be at the New Mexico JC Invite tomorrow for the first of 2 competitions in Hobbs. After an absolute shellacking of North Texas, Texas Tech football will also open conference play this weekend here in Lubbock. The Red Raiders look to their freshman backfield pieces for help with Taj Brooks, as Cameron Valdez was lost for the season with a knee injury. They take on Arizona State at the Jones Saturday at 2:30 in the Sun Devils' first ever Big 12 conference game. Coach McGuire on Saturday's turnout against North Texas and looking ahead to ASU.
And I just appreciate it. I thought, I've been here 3 years now, and I thought our student body was absolutely incredible, and showed up early, an 11 o'clock game. That's our first, 11 o'clock game that I've coached in here in Lubbock, and, man, they really showed up, and we're going to need them again. This is a huge game. It's starting the Big 12, and so we're going to need the fans to show up, but we're definitely going to need our student body to show up.
As a reminder, when you do show up, Tech Athletics has released a red and black seating chart asking students and fans in the East Stadium seating to wear red and fans in the West seating to wear black. And don't underestimate that West Texas sun. Be sure to wear sunscreen and stay hydrated. In other news, it has been an injury-riddled 2 weeks in the NFL, week 2 alone knocking out such big names as Cooper Kupp, Deebo Samuel, A.J. Brown, Jordan Addison, Isaiah Pacheco, Kenneth Walker, Keenan Allen, and Evan Ingram. And if you're like me, you're praying your fantasy players can dodge this wave of injuries like Neo from The Matrix. Special mentions this week include Patrick Mahomes, who celebrated his 29th birthday Tuesday after a narrow victory over the Bengals on Sunday. And Todd's Tough Guy of the Week, Ty Buchanan, who posted a pre-snap photo of himself to his social media, proving football is not only for the strong of heart, but also the strong of stomach. I'm Todd, your resident non-trad sports nut, and that was a look at sports. Back to you, Elena and Rico.
Thanks, Todd. So, Mariko, will you be making a stop at the soccer or football stadiums to cheer on the Red Raiders in person?
So I haven't gotten a chance to check out our soccer team yet, so that'll definitely have to be on my bucket list. How about you?
I think I'll make it to one, and both will be very fun. That's all for today's edition of the MCTV Weekday Update.
Thanks so much for joining us, and be sure to check the ttuhub.net for every day for more news. We'll see you next week.